Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am Christine Dixon of The Ordinary Sacred, and this is a video that a few people have requested. It's not going to be very long. It's a quick noticing practice, a check-in with your system. This is what I do at the beginning of every weekly IFS community and most groups that I lead, just to see what we're bringing into the space, what's alive in us in this moment. As I say, healing always occurs right now as we bring loving attention to whatever is alive in us in this moment. So it's not a very long practice, but if you would like to pause at any point to give more attention, to listen to your parts, please do that. Really, it is about deep listening to whatever is showing up for you. Okay, so the first thing I invite you to do is look around you. And what you're doing is you're checking your environment to see if you are safe. And you can focus on what you see. You might also notice what you hear. You might notice your breath, and you don't have to manipulate it, just notice it. Sometimes you just naturally will begin to breathe deeper by noticing. You might feel your feet on the ground and feel where your body connects to the chair or the bed or the floor, wherever you are. And you're really bringing your body into the present moment, into your environment, and seeing if you feel safe. And if you don't, I encourage you to do what you need to do. To have privacy, safety, you might get a blanket, a warm drink, whatever it is that you need to help your body feel safe. And once you do feel safe, I invite you to do what I call, or what's called in IFS, a YOU turn. So we've been putting our non-judgmental attention kind of on our outer environment, and we're going to bring it now on the inside. It helps me to close my eyes, but you don't have to. You can have a soft gaze if you want. I invite you to just notice whatever is here with you now. I often say to look for your pets, P-E-T. That stands for physical sensations, emotional energy, or thoughts. And you can look for those one by one, or just notice whatever comes up, whatever grabs your attention. Even if it's a subtle energy somewhere in or around your body, whatever seems the most active, acknowledge it in whatever way feels right to you. You might imagine your breath going to that place in or around your body. You might put your hand on any part of your body that feels tension or pain or constriction. You might say something like, I see you, I'm with you, you're welcome here, you're not alone. You can say whatever feels right to you and authentic to you, to kind of just let this thing that's alive in you know that you see it and it's okay to be here. And often, just by being seen, these parts can relax a little bit. And if it can't, that's okay. That just means that this part of you has more that it wants to tell you. So if that's the case and you have time now, you can ask it, what do you want me to know? And you don't have to think up the answer at all. Just let an answer come from that place in or around your body. What do you want me to know? And you can pause the video if you want to listen for a while. These parts might tell you something in words, they might show you something in images, they might show you a sensation, give you a posture, a memory, an impulse. Just be open to whatever this part wants you to know. And if you don't have time to fully listen right now, maybe make an appointment with this part, like you would with a friend. At this time, for this amount of time in this place, I will meet with you. And you can even write it down, put it in your calendar. And you can move on to anything and everything that is alive in you. I see you. You're welcome here. You're not alone. And I see you. You are welcome here. You're not alone. And just keep going through, acknowledging whatever you notice. And there really is no fixing. You might notice parts that want to fix, but that's not at all the goal of this exercise. You can welcome them in, but let them know that we are just noticing and being with whatever is here. We don't have to analyze it. We don't have to figure anything out. There's nothing to do but be with. Again, you can pause if you want to go through each thing and ask, what do you want me to know? Or perhaps, what do you need from me? You can ask any question that comes from curiosity. How old are you can be a good question. What are you afraid of? Just to really understand these parts and see what they need, let them be seen. And then you might just imagine that as they're acknowledged, they begin to settle around you in a circle around you, or perhaps in your lap or in your heart. And that they don't have to go anywhere. They can be with you. They can go through your day with you. They can raise their hand and say, Mommy, Daddy, I need help. I need your attention. I need your love. And again, you might be able to turn toward them in that moment, or you might make an appointment with them to listen later. Just knowing that we all have a universal longing to be seen and heard and valued and loved just as we are. And that is the same longing of each of our parts. And as we turn toward them and give them loving attention, they're able to relax, or they let us know what they need. They tell us what they need us to know. And so whenever you're ready, you can come back out into the outer space. And if you want to share in the chat, what came up for you, what you noticed, how the experience was, or maybe you have a question, feel free to do that. I'd be happy to interact with you there.